Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Elise Donovan, and I've spent over 25 years as a physician, helping people, especially those of us in our golden years, live healthier, fuller lives today. I'm speaking directly to the gentleman out there over 55. If you've noticed changes in your body, maybe it's harder to feel that spark, that energy, that strength you once took for granted. Don't worry, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not powerless. Aging is a natural part of life, but it doesn't mean you have to surrender control of your vitality or your confidence in this video. I'm going to share science-backed strategies, things I've seen work wonders in my patients to help you boost your performance, strengthen your body, and reclaim the pride you deserve. We'll talk about blood flow, daily, habits, stress, and so much more. This isn't just about intimacy, it's about feeling strong, capable, and in charge of your life again. So grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's get started. And hey, stick around to the end. I've got a question for you that I'd love to hear your thoughts on in the comments. Let's start with the basics. As we age, especially after 55, our bodies go through some natural shifts. Maybe you've noticed. It takes a little longer to get that firm erection you used to have in your 20s or 30s. Perhaps it doesn't last as long as it once did. I hear this all the time in my practice. And here's the good news. This isn't a sign that something's wrong with you. It's your body adapting. Here's what's happening scientifically. Blood circulation slows down a bit. Our blood vessels lose some of their elasticity. Think of them like rubber bands that don't snap back as quickly. A study from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism shows that testosterone levels drop about 1% per year after age 30, which can affect energy libido and even how your brain responds to excitement. Nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels relax and let blood flow freely, also decreases with age, in common conditions like high blood pressure or cholesterol. Things I see in my patients every day, and it's no wonder things feel different. But here's what I want you to hear. Loud and clear, these changes don't mean the game is over. They're just a signal that it's time to take the reins and make some smart, intentional choices. You've got the power to turn this around, and I'm here to show you how. What do you think? Did you know your body was this adaptable? Let me know in the comments. Now let's talk about the MVP of your performance blood circulation, whether it's keeping your heart strong, your brain sharp, or yes, ensuring a firm erection. Blood flow is everything. When blood moves efficiently to the penis, it fills the corpora cavernosa, those sponge-like chambers, and creates that firmness we're aiming for. But when circulation slows, it's like a traffic jam on the highway. Things just don't get where they need to go. Research from the American Journal of Cardiology shows that poor blood flow is a major factor in aerial difficulties, especially as we age. Conditions like hypertension or diabetes can clog arteries with plaque, making it harder for blood to reach the penis. Smoking a sedentary lifestyle, even too many fried foods, they all chip away at your vascular health over time. But here's the exciting part. You can unclog that highway. I've seen patients transform their energy and performance just by focusing on circulation. It's not about a magic pill. It's about giving your body what it needs to thrive. And trust me, when you feel that strength return, you'll be proud of the work you put in. So, what's one habit you think might be slowing your circulation down? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear. Let's get practical. The choices you make every day, what you eat, how you move, even how you unwind can either build you up or hold you back. I've had patients come to me frustrated, thinking their best days are behind them, only to see them light up with confidence. After a few simple tweaks, take diet, for example. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that diets high in processed sugars and bad fats, like those burgers, ERS and fries we all love, can increase inflammation and reduce nitric oxide production. That's a double whammy for your blood vessels. On the flip side, foods like spinach, watermelon, and dark chocolate boost nitric oxide. Naturally, I tell my patients every bite is a chance to fuel your strength. Then there's movement. Sitting too long, whether it's at a desk or on the couch, stiffens your arteries. The European Heart Journal found that just 20 minutes of walking a day can improve blood flow by 20%. That's it, half an hour to feel stronger, sharper, and more alive. And don't get me started on smoking or excess alcohol. Both are like kryptonite to your circulation. Here's my challenge to you. Pick one habit. Maybe it's swapping soda for water or taking a walk after dinner, and try it for a week. You're not just doing this for your body. You're proving to yourself you've still got it. Who's with me? Tell me your one habit in the comments. If there's one thing I wish every man over 55 knew, it's this: exercise isn't just for the young guys at the gym. It's your secret weapon to feel powerful again. I've seen it in my practice. Men who start moving their bodies come back telling me they feel 10 years younger. Cardio, like brisk walking or cycling, gets your heart pumping and cleans out those arteries. Strength training, think squats or lifting light weights, boosts testosterone, which a Journal of Strength and Conditioning research study confirms. Can rise with regular resistance work. And then there's the pelvic floor. Yes, cells aren't just for women, contracting those muscles, the ones you used to stop peeing for 5 seconds. 10 times a day can improve erection quality in weeks. I had a patient, Tom, 62 years old, who started with 15-minute walks and some basic cell. 3 months later, he was beaming, telling me he felt in control again. That could be you. What's your favorite way to move? Share it below. I might steal some ideas for my own routine. Now, let's talk about something we all face. Stress. It's a silent thief, robbing you of energy, focus, and yes, performance. When you're stressed, your body pumps out cortisol, which tanks testosterone and tightens blood vessels. A psychosomatic medicine study found that chronic stress can cut nitric oxide levels in half, meaning weaker erections and less stamina. But here's the flip side: you can fight back. Deep breathing. 5 slow breaths in and out drops cortisol. Fast meditation, even 10 minutes a day, rewires your brain for calm. I've seen patients turn their whole outlook around just by carving out time for peace. One gentleman, Mark, told me after a month of evening walks, he felt like a weight lifted off his shoulders, and his wife noticed the difference too. You deserve that calm, that strength. What's one thing stressing you out right now? Let's tackle it together. Share it in the comments, and I'll reply with a tip. Beyond diet and exercise, there are little tricks I love sharing with my patients. A warm compress on your lower abdomen. For 10 minutes, boosts local blood flow. Try it before bed. A quick hour, alternating hot and cold water, wakes up your circulation like a mini workout. And sunlight, 15 minutes a day, ramps up vitamin D, which a Journal of Sexual Medicine study links to better testosterone levels. Sleep's another big one. The Sleep Research Society found that 7 to 8 hours of quality rest doubles nitric oxide production overnight. Small steps, huge payoffs. Which of these are you excited to try? Drop a number 1 for heat, 2 for showers, 3 for sun, 4 for sleep in the comments. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, things don't click. That's when it's time to call in a pro like me. A real dysfunction can signal bigger issues: heart disease, low testosterone, even diabetes. A simple blood test can check your levels, and treatments like PD5. Inhibitors, think Viagra or hormone therapy, can help safely prescribed. I've had patients hesitate, thinking it's weak to ask for help. But I tell them, walking into my office is the strongest thing you can do. You're taking charge. Have you ever talked to a doctor about this? No, judgment. Share your experience below. Here's the bottom line. Gentlemen, you're not defined by your age, you're defined by what you do with it. better circulation, smarter habits, less stress. These aren't just tips, they're your tools to feel strong, confident, and alive. I've seen it work, and I know you can do it too. I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from New York, London? Sydney, drop your city or country in the comments and tell me one thing you're taking away from this, like this video. If it helps, subscribe for more and let's keep this conversation going. You've got this, I'm rooting for you.